Today we are going to look at how to write an article. An article is defined as a piece of writing that is intended for publication. Before you write an article, it is important to think about and focus on your intended reader. Such as this article from a woman's magazine, which is carefully designed to reflect the interests of the reader. 5 ways to make your concealer look invisible. It's a well-known truth. Concealer is as much of a game changer in the morning as a double espresso. With your audience in mind, you must pick an engaging and interesting topic. For example, this article from the sports section, which is focused on up-and-coming new players. Of all the players who Jack Charlton knows to be Irish, the one the English manager most envies is Roy Keane, the 21-year-old Nottingham Forest player. It is important to engage your audience from the outset by opening with a hook. For example, this article deliberately hooks the reader with a strong opening. Americans are having fewer babies. At first, researchers thought it was because of the recession, but it kept falling even as the economy recovered. The style and tone needs to be appropriate for the audience that you are aiming at and the topic that you have chosen. Here is an example of an article where the author has deliberately chosen a humorous tone. This is for women whose handbags are a morass of loose tic-tacs, lipsticks without lids, boarding passes from long forgotten airplane trips, leaking ballpoint pens, an old tea bag, tissues that either have or have not been used and there is no way to tell. And finally, you need to illustrate your points with examples or evidence. Such as this article from a business magazine. How to stop saying and you know. Oh, you know, like, right. When we find ourselves rattled while speaking, it's easy to rely on filler words. But when we start to overuse them, they become crutches that distract from our main message.